Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope everybody's okay. It's good to see you. Oh, we got some stinging things going to happen today on this video. Ooh, the atheists are not going to like it. First thing, does anybody know where making it explicit is? You know, that German, that cocky little German who had a lot to say for himself, who was attacking me. I showed you I was right. He disappeared, didn't he? Real man of his word, real man of integrity. We can rely on making it explicit to tell the truth. Yeah. That's why he's took his channel down and we haven't seen anything of him. And you should never believe anybody if they're not willing to have an academic debate, atheist. Never ever believe anybody that's not willing to have an academic debate. And the guy, when he printed stuff from Skype, you should have been pretty disgusted with him, because we were talking together in private for a good few weeks, up to a month maybe, and there's no way he could publish all that information, and he just published the bit that he wanted for his own little propaganda, nutjob, militant atheist stuff, and you idiot atheist took it all in. But now he's not around and you took it and swallowed it hook, line and sinking, and you should have realised that the guy was a fraud. If he's not willing to have an academic debate with me, and he wasn't willing to have an academic debate with me, you should have had alarm bells ringing. But no, you militant nutjob atheist will believe anybody who's got a German accent and sounds a little bit intelligent. Anyhow, let's get on to DPR Jones. DPR Jones, I want to ask you a question, sir. I said I would fall on my sword when you asked about neuroscience. I said this on my Skype conversation with you. You would type in and I would type in, and I said, right, I'm gonna fall on my sword, because he was asking about neuroscience, and I felt sorry for the guy. I really did, because I thought I'd hurt him because I was laughing at him and negation of P, and I thought, this is I must have crushed this guy, because I just thought it was a bit unusual, a guy who's ignored you for 6 months. Because I challenged DPR Jones, Aaron Rad, to a debate, and to go on the Magic Sandwich Show, and Magic Sandwich Show is run by DPR Jones. DPR Jones ignored me for 6 months, you know, and then suddenly he appears and says to me, I'd like to know about neuroscience, please. Have you got any papers? And I told him exactly what the score was, you know what I mean? But he keeps going, I'd like to know about neuroscience. I thought, well, and he keeps asking me. I thought, I'd never even seen the guy for 6 months. Properly, you know, and he didn't really want to talk to me before even the debate with negation of P. He was really nasty to me. So I thought, what's he want to know about neuroscience? I thought, I must have hurt the guy, I must have crushed the guy, and I must have crushed negation of P. So I said to him, and I said on Skype, I said, right now, right this minute, I said to him, right this minute, I am going to fall on my sword as a gift, keyword in quotes, as a gift, to you, negation of P, and to your people. That's what I said. And he said, not exact words, but if I remember, he said, there's no need to do that. That's what he said. There's no need to do that. Then, within a couple of minutes, I'd made the video, and it was no big deal. I mean, I had tons and tons of stuff, research material for a debate with negation of P, and he's picking me up on this neuroscience, and I explained to him what was the big deal. I went to church, listened to a lecture, came back. You can follow the whole story with some of the videos, you know, those who know the story. There's a couple of videos about DPR Jones if you want to get into the story. You know, it was no big deal. I mean, I'm mentioning names to them, they didn't even know the names, scholars, you know, DPR Jones. But the point is, for those who don't know, DPR Jones is a famous atheist, and he phoned me up on Skype, right, and just to talk to, like typing, and he didn't tell me that negation of P, another atheist, was listening in on it, or watching what we were saying, or looking at what we were saying. He didn't say that. What a broke the confidence. I'm waiting. He's got 7 days. DPR Jones and negation of P to want to make friends, to apologise and seek professional help about that, because that was really serious. Grown men shouldn't be doing that kind of thing. But the point is, the new news that I want to give you is this. is that when I said I am going to fall on my sword for you, for negation of P, and for your people as a gift, and he said there's no need to do you no need to do that. Guess what? They went on the skeptic fence, negation of P, and dprjones a few days after, and said we Jason didn't realise I was listening in, says negation of P, and we cornered Jason on neuroscience. But they didn't tell them, the audience, that they said, oh, and he made a video. This is what they said, and he made a video. He made a video saying falling on his sword, and saying that he was using Dr. Robbie and not neuroscience. And they said that, and they didn't say the background to that. They didn't say they actually knew that before I was going to even do it. They didn't actually say that dprjones said, oh, you've no need to do that. Or they didn't actually tell them that it was a gift, that I was doing it as a gift, so that they would look good. But they went and on skeptic fence to take the glory of it, as if they'd cornered me when they hadn't. I just done it out of the goodness of my heart. I didn't need to do it. And you know something else? Guess what? This is the truth. That part of the conversation, there's two parts of the conversation, the personal stuff, and that bit where I said I'm falling on my sword, right? I'm falling on my sword, right? I'm falling on my sword, and dprjones says, and it's a gift. dprjones says there's no need to do that. Guess what? That is not in Skype conversation. It's gone. It's deleted. It's not there. Now how is that? How is that? It's not in Skype, but it was in Skype, because we had that conversation. And there's two bits of my conversation we had has gone missing. Now who's done that? Why has it gone missing? Very, 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 very convenient for dprjones that information has gone missing. Very, 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 very convenient for him, isn't it? So that's an example of what can happen to you if you have a conversation with these atheists, that your stuff that you thought was there can go missing. So if you get in a controversy with them, you can't go and say this is actually said here. That's these atheists, militant atheists for you. So dprjones, could you inform us whether I am correct in what I'm saying? Did I actually say to you that I would fall on my sword on Skype? Could you inform us all if that's true or not? And if it's true, will you apologise? And will you seek professional help concerning your silly shenanigans in phoning me up? Or at least I will accept a formal apology, at least. And then I want to talk to you and negation of P and your people, either on the Skeptic Fence or the Magic Sandwich Show, and we can have a laugh about it and we can have a joke about it. But it's getting serious. Are you going to deny this or are you not? Okay? We can laugh about it and brush it under the carpet, but if you fail to acknowledge this is true, that I said to you I would fall on my sword, then on Skype, and it's gone missing, the information, so I'm not going to get uppity. I'm not going to drag you over the coals about that. I don't know if something's wrong with my Skype. I don't think it is, or somebody's edited it out, one of your boys, I don't know. Okay, but it just seems a bit strange that the bit that would hang you has just gone missing. But you can enlighten us and tell us all whether I'm telling the truth or not, because you was there and Negation of P was there. So did I inform you before I actually said I would fall on my sword? Did I tell you that I would, and that it was a gift, and that you said there's no need to do that? Will you come out and vindicate me, DPR Jones, and then apologise, and then we'll forget about it and we'll be mates, and I'll come on your show, or I will come on the Skeptic Fence and we'll just have a chat. I'll ask you questions, you ask me, and we'll just be friendly, etc. Or are you going to cover things up and be known as a charlatan? The attacks that you did on Venom Fang and how you dragged him over the coals, you've been dragged over. You really should get the same treatment if you ignore and don't be honest at this present time. So I'm giving you an opportunity for your own sanity, for your own conscience, to step up for the mark and be honest, and actually be honest and say, well, yeah, alright, fair enough, it's true what Jason said, I'm sorry, and let's just forget about it. I don't want to destroy you. We'll forget about it, but then we move on and we be mates, and you can start to organise some academic debates for me, and you can take me out in a right way. Show that. Get one of your boys, non-stamp collector, Thunderfoot, to make me look an idiot, and you've won the day, and I'll go in an academic debate. We can do it that way, or you can just ignore everything, but you've been made to look a fool because you're not being honest. And quite frankly, if people drag you over the coals on this and call you out and make it even worse, then it'll be your own fault. So if any bigger people join in on this, you're going to be in serious trouble, mate. So it's better to just come out now, brush it, get it all out in the open, say I'm sorry, let's forget about it. Or you're going to be embroiling yourself in a bigger controversy, mate. It's up to you. The choice is yours, DPR Jones. Take care now.